Ladies and gentlemen, NBA playoffs are about to be underway in the next couple days. Everybody's playing for seeding. We already know which 10 teams are going to be involved in the playoffs. Some are playing, some are automatic locks. This right here is the reason why we love basketball. Let's see who wants to make it. Bang. Need a prayer and a miracle. Need a prayer. CJ McCollum. He's been doing decently well this past game. Trying to pull up essentially to make up for what went happen with the foul just a couple seconds earlier onto OG Anunoby to try and prevent the Knicks from getting a nice cushion lead in order and decided to get a shooting foul onto OG Anunoby. 3 seconds left, or 3 points needed, 1.2 seconds left. He's looking for redemption. He's got ice in his veins. He knows he needs to make this shot in order to make it to overtime, in order to clinch, at the very least, maybe get into the 4th seed, or to, at the very least, cement themselves as a 5th seed so that Charlotte, Orlando, the Sixers can essentially be like, no, you're not getting this seed. You're going into the planets. Let's watch this fucking shot happen. A miracle. Yeet! Oh my god! Oh! No way! The column! No way! Holy shit! No way! No way! He just did that! He just said, nah! Fuck this shit! Yeet! And unfortunately, this doesn't count. Mainly because he was a tenth of a second late. A tenth of a second late. You had Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who was fantastic. I wouldn't say fantastic. He was a rising star in Minnesota last year. Gets traded to the Hawks for some pieces, right? Gets traded to the Hawks. Nearly drops a 40 bomb on the Knicks. Drops 36 tonight. Goes 7 for 11 in the three-pointer. Perfect on the free throws. Doing whatever he can in order to essentially scrape a victory against the Knicks. Brunson, he wasn't playing well this first quarter. He wasn't playing. I mean, actually, no. He wasn't playing so much in the first half. Actually, no. He was a bit absent in the first half. I feel like that would be the best way to say it. And even then, shows up in the third and fourth quarter, reminds everyone, reminds the Knicks faithful why he is oops all three-pointers, Captain Clutch. And to be honest, this shot making it, honestly, could have made it into overtime and would have been a Hawks victory. They had all the momentum coming in with that shot. But unfortunately, it was a tenth of a second late. But with that being said, Knicks are 51-28. Their last 3 games are going to be Boston, which is coming up on the 9th. Next day after, they're playing Toronto. And then the Hornets. I would say out of those 3 games, the Hornets are going to be the scariest team out of those 3. And you might say, well, why is that? Well, if Boston wins like one of their games, they're pretty much a lock-in for the 2nd seed. And yeah, they're going to be playing well against the Knicks, but they're probably not going to be at full 100. They're not going to be playing at 100. They're going to wait for them when it comes to the playoffs because they know they're going to meet up. Either the Knicks are going to be facing Boston or they're going to be facing Detroit. Either way, it's going to be a scrap. Charlotte, they're hungry. They don't want to settle for play-in. They want to settle for playoffs. They want to be the annoying. They want to be the annoying first round opponent. They're better than the 76ers, they're better than the Hawks. And the only reason why they're as low as they are is because they had a horrendous start and they are one of the hottest teams coming in. Toronto, I'm not worried about. It's Toronto. Enough said. They are a city of sadness. Let's call it what it is. And frankly, but with that being said, follow your boy on Twitter. Follow your boy on the YouTubes. It's going to be an amazing NBA playoffs, and I'm going to cover as much as I can throughout all the teams and not just the Knicks. But yeah, I'm going to recover from a little sickness that I got because my God, I think I just got ill from watching that fucking shot. But anyways, have a good rest of your night.